How's it going, everybody? So we are on the free-to-play account today. This is the deck we're rocking with. The same deck I had before. We have a lot of level 15s. I don't have the Witch Evo, though. That's kind of the one bad side. It took me forever to get the MK and the Zap Evo, but we finally did get them. We got this chest right here, which actually could be kind of clutch because I do need the Skeleton Army. Okay, wow. I didn't even get a Legendary from that. That's a scam. What the heck? I thought it was like a guaranteed Legendary from these type of chests, but at least hopefully we can get a Skarmy out of this. That's all I need for Epics. We need a Skarmies, we need Ram Riders, and we need... Archer Queen, obviously, for champions, but that's going to take a long time to get upgraded. So we're going in here, no Skarmies, unfortunately, but we're going to be going in with a mostly maxed out deck. I could use card boost potions, but I'm going to try and keep this push to 10k without any card boost potions, just to prove that it's, possible, even if you are 2 levels under leveled on a few cards. We're up against Hog Rider in the first game too, but yeah, free to play is back, guys. I'm kind of hyped for it a little bit, because I haven't played on this account in literally since I got 9k, which was months ago now. I'm going to just go ahead and grab the King Tower activation. Probably won't matter. Yeah, he looks like he has Expo, which is going to be kind of tough with this deck. We do have arrows if he's got Archer version, which it looks like he probably does, but at the same time, arrows are not really going to save me when his cycle is faster than me, and he can just kind of out-cycle them. Oh my gosh, what is my timing? That's such bad timing. We have to let this lock, I think, and then I'm just going to go for the MK at the river with this mini P.E.K.K.A. That's going to take out the knight as well. Perfect. And then I'm going to just go ahead and... Oh, that might be game. I'm not going to lie. Let's go Skarmy on the opposite lane, potentially, if he logs. I'm waiting for the log first because I don't want to just burn 3 elixir. I'm going to actually go Queen on 0 here because I don't think he can defend this. Yeah, there's no way. I promise you he can't defend this. That should be tower down, and honestly, probably game. He just played the log 2, and he has like nothing for the Skarmy, so we'll just go for the Skarmy on the right hand side. MK jumps on the tower. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is chopping that tower down, and then Queen's on tower, and we got a 3 crown in the first minute of the first match. That's actually insane. We're on our way to 10k. I'm thinking about making this kind of a 5-part series. If y'all are on board with that. So basically, how that would work is I push up about 200 trophies each video. Hopefully, as long as we don't lose at all. I guess we'll probably lose at some point, right? Surely we can't go undefeated to 10k. I didn't even do that on my first run with Ice Bow, and I was sweating, but I did to face like recruits a couple times. That's probably why I didn't get that, but like I said, it's gonna be pretty tough to get to 10k with a few underleveled cards, but I think it's very possible, especially... Oh my gosh, Mirrored Bowler. What in the world? That's interesting, dude. By the way, the new card looks kind of cool. I don't know, it just seems like a cool mechanic to the game. We have the 3 elixir card and we have the 6 elixir card. This guy is insane. He's got Elixir Golem double bowler first play. This is like my inspiration in life. I wish I could just not care as much as this guy and slap down bowlers like crazy, but that honestly should be game. We might get back-to-back 3 crowns here because he doesn't have elixir. I'm just gonna kind of chill for a sec. Oh wow, he's got E-Drag. That actually might save him low-key. Will it? I don't think so. I'm gonna zap it as well to make sure it doesn't get too much value, and that's gonna be tower down on the right hand side. He might go for a bowler on 0 if I had to guess, to try and clean up the Ram Rider plus Witch. I'm actually gonna mini P.E.K.K.A. the river, and then he probably is gonna go bowler. He does, but it's not gonna hit the mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't think. And the mini P.E.K.K.A. is... Well, no, it is gonna hit the mini P.E.K.K.A., but it's not gonna matter because look what's on the King Tower right now. Mini P.E.K.K.A. He does tornado. Can he save his tower? He does. Nice. Okay, I respect that. But yeah, he's hurting for certain. I could probably just Queen the river and pop the ability and win the game, but let's just chill out and relax. But yeah, let me know if you guys are down for that little mini series with 5 parts. I can't speak today for some reason. Sorry this video is out late again, kind of as well. I just kind of had a bad day, I guess. You can probably hear it in my voice. Not even a bad day, bro. Like, I don't even know. I got a haircut today, bro, and oh my gosh, I was pissed. Like, it is not what I wanted at all. And I'm sure a lot of you have been through that exact same situation before. And I was like, dude, I was so mad. Trying not to even like say anything because I would have not been speaking nicely if I did say something. It just, I don't even know. Like, this is the first time that's ever happened, and I've been going to this person for a long time, so I was like pissed. But it definitely killed my mood for the day. And then I was playing basketball before this. It picked up my mood quite a lot again. Just something like that just fixes my mood so easily, I swear. But he's gonna go for the E-Golem push right here. This guy is insane. Double E-Golem, I respect you, sir. I'm gonna go for the arrows. Oh, that might be the worst tornado of 2025. We can Skarmy on top of this. Hopefully that cleans up these blobs. That's a lot of blobs, though, to be honest. He does go for the arrows. I can just zap on the E-Drag to make sure it dies. Nice. MK's gonna slap that boulder back to the King Tower, and then honestly, I don't think he stops this here. We have double... he might... Nah, I mean, maybe, but I doubt it. That MK's gonna jump on King Tower, and that's gonna do it right there. It does get down before his Elixir Golem gets down to tank, and that's gonna be a GG, another W. Got our next match here, and I will say it feels kind of nice to have 10,000, like a whole round number as a goal. I don't know, for some reason it just feels good, but I know they're gonna do bonus arenas and stuff every single season. I'm actually kind of curious to see how that works. I'm gonna Ram Rider to slow down this balloon. I probably should have put that low. Yeah, low key, that was a terrible Ram Rider, because now it's just gonna run away, and it's also only level 13, so that didn't really do anything to the balloon, unfortunately. Definitely a noob mistake right there by me, but it's okay. We take some damage, not the end of the world. He's probably got... What is he playing? Balloon Valkyrie. You never know what people are playing on Trophy Road. That is the thing compared to actual like ranked ladder. You pretty much always kind of know or have an idea for the most part. There's always an exception or two, but you'll know what people are playing. But on Trophy Road, it's like, dude, you're fighting for yourself. Nobody has a clue what anyone is playing. It's kind of funny. But Mini P.E.K.K.A going to come down. Oh, by the way, my Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to get buffed in this deck pretty soon, so that's going to be nice for next season, whenever that buff does come out, hopefully. I'm just going to go, low-key. Oh, that almost got a shot right there. If it was buffed, it would have got a shot. Okay, I'll shut up. But I'm just going to go for the MK on top of this Archer Queen right here. He's going to pop the ability more than likely, and I'm just going to relax and reset here. I mean, I could go for the Skarmy. That doesn't splash. Okay, the tower takes it out, though. We should be absolutely vibing right there. The Witch going to clean this up. He does Fireball that. That's fine. Okay, so Fireball, Balloon, Lumberjack, Valkyrie, Goblin Cage, Queen. I forgot his other 2 cards. Has he played them yet? I think that's... Is that 6 cards? I forgot. I like how I say the deck and then completely forget. Also, they did remove the Elixir Spectating from ranked mode. How do y'all feel about that? I think it's kind of a good update, personally. I've never been a fan of Elixir Spectating. I think it's just, you know, kind of cheese. In general, so I'm pretty happy about that, and hopefully it's that way for competitive game modes as well in the future, like GTs and stuff. But you're gonna go for the Archer Queen in the back and just kind of wait here in case he goes for the balloon. If he balloons opposite lane, we'll just Ram Rider low this time and not make the same mistake we did the first time. I'm just gonna go Skarmy to keep my queen. I don't want to use the ability yet. Of course, we want to save it. He's got the 2-level advantage on my queen, so that kind of sucks. But I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. We're both gonna probably pop the ability here. Yeah, that's perfect. I can go for my MK to back. He might go Lumber. Oh, he goes Valkyrie. Okay. If he balloons, I might be in a bit of trouble. Hopefully, he doesn't balloon here. I do have Witch in a second. Yeah, we're fine, even if he does go in, but I don't think he will. MK is going to go in front or behind the Mini P.E.K.K.A, unfortunately, but I can go Witch behind this MK. Kind of a tough push to defend because it is the Evo one. If it was normal MK, he probably could clean this up pretty easily. He does go for the log. Wow, he actually defends that pretty well. I'm actually going to Rain Rider Skarmy right lane. This is super hyper aggressive and could definitely lose me the game here, but I think it also could win me the game potentially. So I'm going to go Queen to kite this up high, and then we're chilling right there. I got to pop the ability because it's only level freaking 13. We get a little damage, but wow, he defends that very well. I guess he did Fireball last second, so I feel like he spent a little bit too much elixir, but I still could win this game. It's going to be actually a tough game to come back from. I'm going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A the river to predict something. Okay, I got to lock in because this is getting stressful. Let's go Witch the back. I don't want to lose my 3rd game. Oh my gosh, I can't be that bad, right? I guess, to be fair, it is 9,000, right? So this shouldn't be that easy. But just going to go for the Ram Rider to slow down this balloon here, Zap, as well to kill the cage, hopefully, at one of these days. There we go. Ram Rider is going to get through. He misses the Fireball. Wait a second. This could be my chance. He does go for the log, but wait, now he just uses log and his Fireball. He can't kill my what's it called? My Witch without Valkyrie. And if he Valkyries the Witch, then he can't kill the Skarmy, I don't think. So this is a very good situation to be in. Mini P.E.K.K.A for the Valkyrie prediction. Nice. Okay, he does go Valk in the middle. That's fine. The Witch is still alive. This is so much value from the Witch right now. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to tower. I can go for the Queen on the opposite lane while he's going to have to defend that Mini P.E.K.K.A last second if he even can. Evo Zap, Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to take it. He wants them pancakes, bro. Holy moly, that's tower down. And this guy sold absolutely. Oh, he laughed as well. We'll BM him back since he laughed at me. Okay, our next match here against Miro Slav with the Dart Goblin in the 9-year badge, dude. Also, how many years have you been playing Clash Royale? I will say the badges, I know a lot of people think they're worse, and I think they're worse, to be honest. But I will say the year badge. The year badge looks cooler, in my opinion, with the little, like, glow around it based on how many years you've had. I think that's cooler, because the other badge was like, it's whatever. But yeah, I know that the badges overall are a lot worse. Don't worry, I'm not disagreeing with that for sure. But just going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A like this. There's the Wizard behind the MK. Wow, that is insane. That's just a crazy way to start the game. Oh, I didn't get the ability off in time. That's actually so bad. And okay, I was going to say my Queen's probably going to die. It is going to die here, rip. No, dang it, dude, that sucks. And he gets a lot of damage, but it's okay. Definitely a crazy start to this match. Goes all in. Duchess Tower, though, he's got Knight as well, and MK, and Valkyrie. Holy moly, mini tanks. This guy can't get enough of his mini tankage. I'm just gonna go Ram Rider on the right-hand side here to, you know, pressure him. I've got my Zap. He's got E-Barbs. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna go Zap. Okay, so we can just go for the Skarmy. Watch him, like, mirror Zap or something, and then kill my Skarmy. I'd probably rage. But that's gonna take that out pretty easily right there, and... Ooh! Okay, now I actually just... No, he actually just predicted that. Okay, to be fair, he did play it late, so it didn't really benefit him that much. But that is crazy. He actually had Mirror. That's insane, dude. Okay, Firecracker. I don't really want to play 5 Elixir to activate King Tower. That does kind of suck with this deck. We don't really have cheap cards. But Queen to get the King Tower activation. That's so funny that he had Mirror Zap. That's actually hilarious. Okay. He's probably going to just drop an MK on top of this. This seems like the type of guy to drop MK on anything that crosses the river. Goes for the knight. Okay, I didn't give you enough credit, and I popped the ability late. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing. Okay, I can't go for the witch here or the MK, really. I guess we'll just zap this. He's going to get a few shots on tower, but nothing too insane. We have witch. I wish I had witch Evo, dude. I wish I wasn't free to play sometimes, but I mean, that's the whole point of the series. Somehow, I think we have 2 shards out of 6, but it's going to take quite a long time to get the witch Evo, so it probably won't even matter for this series, to be honest, until they add the new arenas that come next season, I think. So just gonna go for my MK on top of all this right here once the wizard walks. Okay, of course it just stands there and shoots the one skeleton instead. Okay, the MK Evo is gonna be a bit of an issue for me to deal with, I think. My MK doing some good work though. I can arrows the firecracker. It's like firecracker like heaven over here. On top of this range, like, oh my gosh, am I dead, by the way? Holy smokes. We got a mini P.E.K.K.A up high, like, actually, let's go Evo Zap and mini P.E.K.K.A right here, and then I gotta drop my MK on 0, I think. There's no way I'm defending this without an MK. Don't jump, please! No, dude, that's so sad. Okay, we're fine. He goes E-Barbs. He's going to probably zap this, but I'm just gonna get the Skarmy down right now, and then he's gonna zap most likely. He zaps a little bit late, though. I'm just gonna actually zap here and just take the damage from the E-Barb, because we have King Tower. Thank goodness for King Tower. I'm very happy that I made that decision to go for it, and I think he's kind of hurting for Elixir here, so I'm just gonna spam mini P.E.K.K.A the river. He might MK on 0 most likely here. Yep, there it is. But without the Dagger Duchess having any ammo, the mini P.E.K.K.A is actually going to make quite good work out of this MK, take it down to about 30-20% HP, which is pretty solid for me. Of course, I'm going to go for the arrows on top of the firecracker to take that out right there, and then I can just go, I mean, he has no MK in cycle. What if I just drop my MK, because it's going to slap things backwards, and then I can go for the Archer Queen, the river, to protect the E-Barbs, or the Knight. That works. Okay, E-Barbs it is. That's going to take that out, and then MK is going to jump on the wizard. Hopefully, nope, it does not, unfortunately, but what it does do is slap everything back into radius of the you know, the range cards that I had down, but that's fine right there. We can just reset off of this, and honestly, I think we got kind of good control of this game right now. Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the wizard. I'll just go witch the back right here and see what he does want to do. So knight the back. Okay, that is completely fine. He's gonna go wizard the back as well. I'm just gonna go for my MK over here, and then we're just gonna kind of see what he wants to do. Does Evo Zap arrows take out the wizard? I actually don't know. I guess we're gonna find out, because I'm about to do it right now. Arrows level 15 and Evo Zap level 15. That should take it out, right? No, it leaves it on 1 health. Wow. Nerf wizard. Not actually, but that's going to take that out. Hopefully my witch can win this bridge fight. Nope, of course he protects the dang 1 HP wizard, dude. I hate this guy. I'm just going to go for my MK on top of the wizard finally and take it out. Just take it out, please. Okay, arrows the firecracker, of course, take that out, and that should be GG. He's going to go for the zap, so I'm just going to make sure I pull this to the middle and then go for my witch down low to counteract the rest of the E-Barbs, and I think this should be GG. So I'm going to zap to make sure the E-Barbs don't take my witch out, then we can pop the ability to DPS down wherever he places. There's the knight. Okay, perfect. The queen ability level 13 is kind of trash. Like, it doesn't seem to do too much, if I'm being honest, but it's, you know, it's level 13. What do I expect? I'm going to arrows the firecracker once again right here. MK is going to jump on top of his MK and that Valkyrie, and then I can witch the bridge to take out the wizard as well. So perfect start right here, perfect sequence right here. 20 seconds left. He's going to probably MK on top of this, but honestly, not even enough time for him to do anything. I'm just going to zap to reset. Oh, I was hoping we could maybe cheese him there. He's going to go for the zap, so I'm just going to go for the queen up high and then go for my ability right now to make sure it survives. He does go for the pre-zap on the Skarmy, and it does not connect, and that's going to be GG. So good win right there against kind of a mid-ladder menace himself. He says good game. I don't know about all that one. That was definitely a interesting one, but we managed to control the MK battle at the river, even though he had the wizard, which was definitely his advantage, I would say. All right, John, we are going to complete our 200 trophy push if I win this game against John here with the Cannoneer. Okay, that rhymed. What the heck? But I've got my witch in cycle, which is almost always a good first play. I'm just going to go witch the back right here, and I usually, you know, don't play it by itself, but of course, you know, when they play something down, which is almost a... I mean, is there a card in the game that witch is a bad response against? Even, like, if they have a wizard, for example... I don't mind cycling a witch first play because that allows you to like drop an MK in front of it first play and block the wizard. So I don't even mind witching into like anything in this game. But it's definitely one of those cards that's very versatile. But he's got Mortar. Looks like Mortar bait. Honestly, I hate. Oh, he's got Inferno Dragon. Wait, I was going to say this. I low-key forgot to say it. But Inferno Dragon counters the heck out of my deck. And wait. I'm actually rhyming so much right now. What is happening? But yeah, iDrag is very good against my deck. I don't have a reset. I have Zap, but I mean, I don't have a real reset to take care of it. Queen's okay, which is okay, but it's gonna melt my MKs and my Ram Riders and everything that I try and pressure with for sure very easily. So I'm kind of scared for that, but I'm just gonna go for the arrows on top of this, and I can just go for my mini P.E.K.K.A on this this mortar. I should probably not have done that. Yep, I just sold. Here's the reason I sold. I should just waited for the witch and then witched on top of it, because then he can't play a swarm card on top of that. So I'm just gonna go Skarmy. He's probably gonna Skeleton King though, and then I'm like low-key in trouble. Yeah, he does go for the Skelly King. Oof, not the start we were looking for. It's gonna take a miracle comeback here. for us to bring this one back if we do. So he's going to go for that ability. I'm just going to go ahead and zap on top of this right here, and that's going to take out the rest of it. Okay, Archer Queen is doing pretty solid. I could go Ram Rider. I don't think it's a good idea. We need to reset and try and recharge our elixir if we're going to pull any type of comeback back in this game. Oh, yeah, I also have level 14 tower. I don't know how I forgot to mention that till now. I guess you guys already saw it, but I'm just going to go for the arrows. Okay, wait, I got to MK this. I don't even know. Can we even win this low-key? That might hit my tower too, potentially. It does not, thankfully, but what it does do is cause a lot of pressure for him, and I don't have anything for that. There's the eye drag that I was worried about. No, dude, I'm going to pre-arrows the Goblin Gang, maybe, please? Okay, nice. Wait, we have a comeback potential here. That mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to get 2 shots at least. That's actually so clutch. That gives us a huge chance to come back. That was a huge prediction. Let's go for the queen like this. And then I can just go for... Wow, I cannot kill that, huh? Let's go scar me around this king, and then I can just go... I don't want to Evo zap this, but I got to. I can't lose my tower here. Zap and then pop the ability. Save my tower. Okay, we're chilling, thankfully. And now 1400 on his tower. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go for my Witch the back. I don't think he has a big spell. He hasn't played one yet. There's the mortar. I'm just going to go for my MK like this to the side right here. We have literally one push because there's 20 seconds and he's going to arrows to win the game, right? So I've got to go for it right now. There's no time to waste. There's the P.E.K.K.A. What? Did he... He spawned a P.E.K.K.A. Supercell spawn. Wait, he sold. He just sold. That's on tower. Oh my gosh, no way. Wait, there's no way he sells from here, right? That's a huge sell. We take tower. No way. He's going to arrows, of course, to get my tower. But wow, I can't believe Supercell spawned him in a P.E.K.K.A. to save his life right there. That's actually insane. Luckily, he did misclick the Skeleton, or he played the Skeleton King directly on his tower. The worst thing he could have done right there to lose the game, or at least like give me a chance to win the game, I guess, is a better way to word it, because he still has a good chance to win. But I'm just going to chill here. We can go for the Skeleton army on this P.E.K.K.A. To take care of that. He's probably going to P.E.K.K.A. again, right? Yeah, there's the Evo P.E.K.K.A. this time. Let's queen the middle to DPS it down. I know it's level 13 queen, so it ain't going to help me that much. But look at this. Wait a second. Wait a second. I might have spoken too soon. Oh, dang it. I was going to say if we can get the ability on the tower with the queen, that would have been super epic, but nah. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to do so. I'll just cycle my mini P.E.K.K.A. at the back and reset right here. It's going to be a tough game. It's still going to be a very, very tough game. I'm going to go for the witch like this. That's on my tower, right? Yeah. Okay, let's think about this. Let's go zap right here to reset the mortar, and then I can just go for my arrows on top of this. The witch is going to survive this. Okay, perfect. He does go for the Goblin Gang. Interesting. I can go queen. I just got to make sure this Evo mortar doesn't take my tower, to be honest with y'all. The queen's going to do enough to kill it, I think. Perfect. And then, yeah, that got a lot of value for him, though. Let's just drop our mini P.E.K.K.A. at the back to, you know, just prepare for his push that he's going to drop. Yep, there's the P.E.K.K.A., of course, but we do have Witch, so honestly, really bad P.E.K.K.A. by him. He does go for the ability. I don't even think that's a good ability. We can just scar me. Nice, he just used arrows, so I can go for the scar me on that. And then, of course, we can go for the MK the River. This is our chance, guys. I think we have him here, potentially. He's hurting for certain on Elixir, even if he P.E.K.K.A.s, which he's not going to do because he just played 8 Elixir. I've got Evo Zap for the eye drag, and that's going to be GG's for the most part, I think. Yeah, 39 seconds, MK jumps, I can mini P.E.K.K.A. the pockets. The Ram Rider is hitting the tower, the Skarmy comes down, and yep, that's going to, I think, do it, potentially. Let's go for the Ram Rider to hopefully finish it off. MK does the job, and that's going to be it for the first episode of the free-to-play series to 10K. Hope you guys enjoyed, and of course, enjoyed the Butch clip at the end of this video as well, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.